Hi guys, it's Hannah and welcome back, or welcome to A Game of Fans and Thrones. Now today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, is the Illuminicrate unboxing for November. Now full disclosure, I buy this box with my own money. I'm not sponsored, not affiliated, nothing like that. I just really like the boxes. And this is going to be a quick video because I'm filming on Friday on my lunch break and I only get half an hour. So we'll quickly go through. I have already opened this, so I do know what's inside, and I wanted to open up the packets to make it easier for myself as well. So this month's theme was Spellbinding stories. There's the artwork, and I think at the end of last month's unboxing I said the book was 10,000 Witches. No, I've mixed up the two titles. Once and Future Witches by Alex Harrow, who wrote The 10,000 Doors of January, which is just there. It's such a pretty spine. But yep, so we have that. I'm gonna open up the spoiler card so I can tell you who made what. Let's get rid of that. First item I see is very appropriate. It is a face mask. Currently I'm in the UK, I'm in the northeast of England, pardon me, and currently we are in tier 3, which means things are open, but there are a lot of restrictions and we do have to have face masks. This is inspired by Cersei. It is the Herb Law face mask. I'm not going to open it just because I want to keep it clean, but I probably will be using this because you can never have too many masks. My current mask actually reminds me of the American cover of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Just quick time check. And that was by Stacey Cohen. Well, the artwork was by Stacey McAvoy-Cohen. I think she does their pins as well. This little white envelope is a absolutely stunning ornament for your tree, your Christmas tree, or even just to put a hook on your bookshelf and just hang it there. This says, "Books are letters in bottles cast into the waves of time from one person trying to save the world to another." The quote is from "This is how you lose the time war," which I haven't read, and it was designed by Her Paper World, and that is so pretty. I'm just gonna put it there because it's so pretty and delicate. Next is a box, brown paper box, and again pre-opened to save time. And we have an absolutely gorgeous planter pot, ceramic pot. I do have a couple. I've got 3 right up at the top. You probably can't see them, but this one is a folio of forgotten fables and folklore, and it is on the back a compendium of whispered tales from between worlds, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I think this is my favourite of the 4 that I have like this. I don't want to put that there because it'll fall. My shelves are too narrow and I don't want to break it. There we go. Put it there. And that was designed by Chatty Nora. Oh, you can't see because of the glare. Never mind. We have the pin, which I'm going to save for last because it does include spoilers for the main book of the month. That's right, main book, because get it out the box. This is a 2-book month. So we'll quickly talk about what's in the book sleeve as well as the actual books. So we have these little book plates that are absolutely gorgeous. They're gold foiling. They are inspired by the Starless Sea. Artwork by Jess Lee Design at Jess Lee Art. They're both the same, so I'll hold one up like this and read out what it says. So the key, which is this side, says a book is made from paper, but a story in a tree. But a story is a tree. That is from, obviously these are all Starless Sea inspired. The feather, which is in the middle, says no story ever truly ends as long as it's told. And then the B, we are all stardust and stories. I think what I'm going to do with these is pop them on my bullet journal for next year. Just pop them on the front and back cover, because my next my bullet journal is black, and I think the black will really set off the gold, and they're so pretty. Anyway, the book sleeve, I'll leave the book in for now, but the book sleeve is The Great Library of Zosma by Pohami, and that is, and this is inspired by Strange the Dreamer, which I haven't read either. It's the same on both sides, and the book inside is quite it is quite big, quite substantial. So this is a good size, and yeah, it has pretty edges. And this is a good size book sleeve, and it feels like it's good quality. I do like a good book sleeve. We'll talk about this paperback because it's all floppy, and this is Legendborn by Tracy Dion. And yes, you can probably see I have 2 copies of this book, and yes, it still has a sticker on it. I don't think there's any difference between the two. They're both exactly the same size. Don't think this one's signed. No, this one isn't signed. So, and believe it or not, this is the first time this has happened, where I've got a duplicate book. But I've already spoken to my sister, and she's agreed to have one of these copies. They're both exactly the same, so neither of us would be missing out. But this one, I'm sure you've all heard of it. It is doing the rounds. It is a bit of a booktube darling. And this is Legendborn by Tracy Dion. Some legacies are meant to be broken. After her mother dies in an accident, 16-year-old Brie Matthews wants to escape. A residential program for bright high schoolers, seems like the perfect opportunity. Until she witnesses a magical attack her very first night on campus. And then there's a little excerpt. A flying demon feeding on human energies, a secret society of so-called Legendborn that hunt the creatures down, a mysterious mage who calls himself a Merlin, and who attempts and fails to wipe Brie's memory of everything she saw. The mage's failure unlocks Brie's own unique magic and a buried memory from the night her mother died. Now Brie will do whatever it takes to discover the truth, even infiltrate the Legendborn. But when the Legendborn reveal themselves as the descendants of King Arthur's knights and foretell a magical war, Brie must decide how far she'll go for the truth. Should she use her magic to take the society down, or join the fight? The first book in a heart-pounding YA fantasy series from debut author and Tracy Dion. And I have heard nothing but good things about this book. We have there are major black girl magic vibes. Can I say that as a white woman? But yeah, black girl magic, and she's just dealing with the loss of her mother, and she just wants to escape, start afresh, and yeah. And I think with this one, the Legendborn are quite they are they follow like a white supremacy type vibe. You know, they're all white men. They look down on Brie for being female and black. So and I think Reagan from Peru's Project has read this one, and I think she's mentioned that it sort of subverts the normal tropes. You mean there is going to be tropes in it, but they're going to be switched around. So yeah, quite interested to see this one. Now, the book. So what we'll do when I find the pin, yeah, this is a pin, is I'm going to open that up. I'll put it on the, hold it there so you don't see, and it is a little book. It's absolutely stunning, and again this is done by Stacey McAvoy Gaunt. It says, I don't know if you could see it there, but it says the will, the words and the way, so it's a very witchy book. So we'll just get it out of the protective sleeve. So there's the back, we have the red sprayed edges, and it's the Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow. All I know about this one is that it is with young women discovering witchcraft in the time of the suffragette movement. But I could be wrong, so we'll read the back. I am terrified, and I am terrible. I am fearful, and I am something to be feared. In 1893, there's no such thing as witches. There used to be, in the wild, dark days before the burnings began, but now witching is nothing but tidy charms and nursery rhymes. If the modern woman wants any power, she must find it in the ballot box. But when the Eastwood sisters, James, Juniper, Agnes Amaranth and Beatrice Belladonna, join the suffragettes of New Salem, they begin to pursue the forgotten words and ways that might turn the women's movement into the witches' movement. Stalked by shadows and sickness, and hunted by forces that will not suffer a witch to vote, and perhaps not even to live, the sisters will need to delve into the oldest magics, draw new alliances and heal the bond between them if they want to survive. There's no such thing as witches, but there will be. The Once and Future Witches is a powerful and moving tale of sisterhood and suffragette in New Salem. Oh, so that's going to be interesting. And we have, it's silver. I do like a silver book. We have the spine here. Now, in the Fairy Loot unboxing that is coming out on Monday, I do say that, I think it's the Fairy Loot video, I do say that there was a problem with the book and that they let us know that there wouldn't be foiling, and it turns out there is foiling on that cover. I think it was actually this book. I think it was actually Illuminicrate who had the problem with the foiling, but it's still an absolutely stunning book, and of course it is signed. Look at that sign-in sheet, that tip-in sheet. That is absolutely gorgeous. Just can't get over how pretty this book is, and it sounds like it's going to be a really inspiring and mesmerising read. You know, you've got the element of the suffragette movement, women coming into power that way, and then we also, on the other hand, we do have the we have the witches movement, and witches have always been persecuted for power. Men in charge tended to be scared of strong women, and they are in Salem, so that's going to be a very interesting choice, especially with the atrocities that happened in Salem, the witch trials, which admittedly I don't know a lot about, but I do know that there were a lot of women who were falsely accused and unfortunately murdered because of that, and it'd be interesting to see how that plays a role in this book, if it does. So very, very quickly, when I find the spoiler card, we are quickly going to run through December's theme. So it's a legacy to protect. It's the end of the year and it's been a rough one, so we thought you'd give you a little treat and bring you a 2-book month. It's another 2-book month, yay! That's right, both box and book only subscribers will be getting 2 books this month. You deserve it. Main book is a YA hardback about a sorority house of witches, the girls who are members and the secrets they hold and discover. I know what the book is. Our Illuminicrate edition comes with exclusive sprayed edges, signed book plates, plus the pin designed by the inspired by the book and designed by Stacey McAvoy Gaunt, or Gaunt because it's the C. But anyway, I think that one is The Witches by Cass Morgan, and I can't remember the other author's name. And then the second book is a YA paperback mystery about a group of heirs summoned to the mysterious island home of the grandmother they've never met. She disinherited their parents, but is she ready to make amends, or is something more sinister going on? Edition comes with sprayed edges and a signed bookplate. I've got no idea what that book could be. If anybody does know, let me know, or what you think. Featured fandom. Mystery to unlock in both chosen books this month, and the team were absolutely gripped. Whole Illuma crew raced through the selections. Featured fandoms are City of Brass, Red, White, and Royal Blue. Jade City, The Poppy War, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. And it's December, which means it's a Rosie Thorns 88 mug month. Yes, I like mugs. Love the mugs. Brought you a totally kick-ass box 10 the year, and we hope you're as excited about it as we are. Yeah, 2 books and a mug. What more could you want? Oh, and the sneak peek. Our December boxes will all include a print album designed by Ashley N. Diaz. They were hinting about this. Somewhere to store all the lovely prints that we get, and you don't want to. They're so beautiful, so much time and effort has gone into them, so you don't want to ruin them. Mine are currently shoved in an old Fairy Loot box, so it'd be nice to put them on display somewhere. So that's that, and hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, because I am planning to pop this up a little bit earlier so it is in line with the Fairy Loot unboxing. So you're getting an extra video from me this month. It's Christmas, it's December. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and I'll talk to you below. Bye.